something really special about cassette recordings. You're capturing a moment in time but without the detail and clarity of the present. There are so many plugins you can use to recreate this sound, but I find it way more fun and unique to do it myself. So for this, you're going to need a 4-track, preferably one with pitch control, a dictaphone, and a guitar. So let's take the output of the guitar and put it into the microphone in on the dictaphone, and then we take the headphone out and we plug it into our 4-track, and let's do a level check. So press record on the dictaphone, and play guitar. So you want your level to be sitting ever so slightly in the red. You don't want it too high because it can distort very easily. That sounds good to me. So let's record. So I'm playing along with a click track here because I'm going to put this into my DAW and chop it up. And it's a lot easier to do when it's already at the desired tempo. So let's have a listen. So as you can hear, I've got a lovely lo-fi guitar tone now, and I'm going to add some extra character by moving the pitch control as I record it into Ableton. Okay, so my guitar part is in Ableton now. I've got it synced at 81 BPM. And the first thing I'm going to do is put an EQ on and have a listen for any piercing frequencies. When recording with things like dictaphones, you quite often get some nasties, so let's have a listen. Generally that sounds pretty good. I'm just going to do a wee dip at around 1k. There we go. And I'm going to put a compressor on just because the levels are quite uneven. Okay, so now I'm going to slice the guitar track. So right click and choose Slice to New MIDI Track. The current clip region is 32 beats long, and this will result in 16 slices. That's perfect for me. And now we have this MIDI track underneath, and I can use my keyboard to trigger the guitar parts. I find this is a really cool way to make variations that you wouldn't normally do with your own guitar playing. So the first thing to do here is copy your compression and EQ over, copy and paste, and let's open up so we can see our samples here. And I also like to take the velocity off, so you drag that down to 0 and you right click, copy value to siblings, and that will copy your velocity settings over your 16 slices. So I'm now ready to try and make a new beat out of my guitar part. So I'm going to delete this MIDI track and mute the original guitar part. I'm probably just going to make it 4 bars long. My click is on. Let's try record. That sounded very good. So I'm going to open it up and do a quick quantize, Control U, just to make everything tighter, although that was pretty tight first time round. Let's have a quick listen. Excellent. Next is drums. So I'm going over to Instruments, Drum Rack, and I'm going to pull a kit over. Sounds perfect. And I'll just quickly put down a beat. And quantize. So the track is coming together nicely, and to finish off I'm going to put on a nice flute sound. So for this I'm going to use the Arturia Mellotron, as it sounds very lo-fi already. There you can see it taking up the whole screen. I'm just going to resize the window to 60%, that's better. Sounds ever so slightly out of tune, so I'm just going to change the pitch. Thus concludes my tutorial for lo-fi guitar. If you have enjoyed this video, please like and or subscribe, and I will see you next time.